Cloud9's turn to ban. Complexity's turn to ban. Cloud9's turn to ban. Complexity's turn to pick.
Doom.
Cloud9's turn to pick.
Ruvik.
Cloud9's
And
turn
after
to
a
pick.
really long wait time, we are finally into the third and final game for this set. Once again, I'm Llama Down Under. I'm joined by Noble Wings. This is the third game of Complexity versus Cloud9. Whoever wins this gets to be, well, for
Complexity's turn to
Cloud9,
pick.
this will put them at 1-1. For Complexity, it'll put them at 2-0 if they manage to win it. So, anyway, how you doing, Noble Wings? I know that was a long pause for you there. Yeah. And, oh. I didn't look at the
10
lobby. I don't know
seconds
if we
remaining.
had a statsman in there.
5 seconds.
Okay, well, I'll try to make sure. Sorry, I was just getting caught up on Skype. I was trying to manage all the different things happening and wondering what was going on with the teams. But it looks like we're in either way. I will make sure I introduce our statsman as well. Just give me a second. We have got LPQ Stats on here. I'm going to try to get his Twitter handle on the screen as well. So anyway, we got a Doom who made it through the pick phase. I'm sorry, this is new.
Templar Assassin. Complexity's
Wow.
turn to ban.
So
Cloud9's turn
yeah,
to
oh,
ban.
maybe he was kicked? I don't know. So, LPQ Stats, we'll see whether he was in or not, whether he made it through. If he's in, I'll say hello. I don't know how I'll find out, but we'll figure this out. Either way, we have Templar Assassin for Complexity Gaming. I'm assuming Chessie, as a mid player, is very good at this hero.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Yeah, so gonna be nice. Now, on the other hand, though, Rubik can immediately lift her if she blinks in and so on and so forth. But that'll be a while until she gets that up, and we will see. So yeah, it looks like our stats man got booted by Reborn potentially, and yeah, it's always good. So, but I will make sure to include him next time. I mean, this happens. So,
Cloud9's turn to pick.
did I just hear that twice? Am I crazy? You don't know. You use the Korean announcer. You have no idea what's going on in my head. Either way, we have an alchemist through. Sorry, a bit distracted trying to manage all the things with admins, with the fact that we have a set that was meant to start 20 minutes ago. Sorry, guys. Let me focus on the cost and stop bringing you crap quality business. Alk from Cloud9. This guy has been dropping in popularity. But do you think Brax can do it on him?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Do you think, though, that... Oh, you were saying on the flip?
Night Stalker.
Cloud9's turn to pick.
The sack.
Complexity's turn to pick.
Also, because of Grievel's Greed, Alk doesn't have great stats gain to balance the hero, so he's also, other than Chemical Rage, he's not actually tanky, despite being a strength hero. So, yeah, and Leshrac is going to be picked up now. I'm assuming from the pickups, this could be an offlane Tusk. I've seen a lot of safe lane farming Leshrac.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Cloud9's turn to bat.
And we've also got the interesting interaction. I mean, even if this is a supportless track, lots of good stun coming out there. Rubik can certainly always set up that split earth, but they picked the AA for themselves. It wasn't banned up, so Alk doesn't have that easy, if he takes that, the chemical rage, he isn't healing up, he's not tanky. It really sucks to be an Alk.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Cloud9's turn
Yeah,
to
so
pick.
I really like the Night Stalker. I've been feeling like we're seeing less and less of him. And I think he can definitely pair well with the Doom on the offlane. They can just keep each other alive. And then Night Stalker hits 4 minutes, he just runs off, does his own Night Stalker things.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Yeah. Now, they do have silence for years from the crippling fear, but as you said, as long as the Lycan gets off that transformation, he's probably gonna run it away, and gonna be nice there. Do you think, or could you do like this is crazy talk, I know, but can you do like an offlaneless track as long as he has some backup, or is that just not a thing? And this is a position 1 Doom, I am not a huge fan. Oh, it's mid-brood! Let's turn off the prison Dota and get us into some non-prison Dota. I feel like you just micro the spiders away and you just be a pain getting lost hits, healing up. So I don't know this matchup at all. I have not seen this one before, and as you said, Acid Spray, Greevil's Greed could mean that if you make a mistake microing your spiders, you're in a world of pain. It could be possible that they rotate though, right? Like, looking at these heroes, it could be Doom mid, right?
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, you don't think he'll take it mid?
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, a bold strategy, Cotton, and we'll see if it pays off. Let's get ourselves into this game. I don't even know who I've been introducing this game. I feel like I've introduced probably both teams, so I'm just going to do Cloud9. We've got Ritsu on that Lycan, SVG or Savage on that Rubik, MSS. I think that stands for Mojo Storm Spirit, or am I wrong?
That's what it stands for.
I love this. I didn't even know there was, like, background stuff, and they were like, no, my name's too long. They made me shorten it. So anyway, MSS on that Tusk. Alchemist being played up by Brax, and finally, Rubik. Not finally, Leshrek. 1437. Wow, that is a funky set. He really looks like a horse.
He looks like a cat to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. You're right. He does, in fact, look like a cat. Someone was asking me to work as many meows as possible into this cast. I don't think I can do it. I'm not that good with wordplay, but tossing it over to you to introduce complexity.
Okay. We have Zizzy up on the Doom. We have Chessie going on the... I don't know anymore. Offlane Broodmother, maybe.
You're just a Broodmother. He's on Broodmother.
We have Z-Freak going on Night Stalker. We have Swindle Melons on TA going back to his middle lane. And then we have Vlad taking up the Ancient Apparition.
Yeah, and I am really interested, as you said, to see where everybody goes. I really do feel like AA has a bit of a weaker laning phase, so it'll be interesting to see whether he can make something good happen there, but they have funky hero picks on both teams, and I would...
I was gonna say, I think he mind gamed them. He like put a web up here so they think he's going top, but... yeah, what were we gonna say?
Oh, I just think it's really interesting. You can do, as you said, you can do a lot of mind games. I think you can even put the Doom, he is headed up top, but I think you could put him mid against the Alk. And like, yeah, there's just a lot of options, so... Yeah, you can also do the, what is it, they call it, I think they call it the single mother, but it's actually the no brood mother build, where she's not a mother, where you just go like, no babies.
Oh yeah, you could do that. But
I don't know if it's any good.
It does look Swindle's going back on middle. He hasn't been there in a while, but... He's comfortable there, at least more than off lane from what I've heard.
And Doom already taking a lot of damage, but using that Scorched Earth, we haven't actually had the patch take effect yet, so that thing still makes him a race car, and he is taking very little damage as he regens up, and it might actually be SVG with that buff who goes down. One more auto attack, and that is her first blood. Can they turn around on Ritsu now? Yes, they can. They still have the Chilling Touch debuff. They need a bunch more auto attacks, but they get it. And wow, what a nice play there by Zizzy, kind of baiting it out, making it look like he was all on his lonesome.
It also just shows the power of Ancient Apparition in the tri-lane. You get so much extra damage off of that Chilling Touch.
Yeah, he definitely, and when I say, I mean, he's weak in lane, I mean, yeah, you get Chilling Touch damage, but it's hard when you don't have the ranged heroes, but also you don't reliably get the Cold Feet to proc, maybe with the Void setup, but I really expect these two just to be kind of roaming a bit more, maybe? I'm not sure of the right call there. Yeah,
you do have to be kind of worried, though. Alchemist is going to have a free lane, pretty much middle. I don't think Swindles can do too much to harass him out. As you can see, he pops Refraction and it's instantly destroyed by Acid Spray, so...
Yeah. And you have to go up to CS anyway, so Swindle gonna have a rough time in mid. But I think he's probably played this matchup before. Actually, maybe not if he's been transferring to offlane.
Yeah, he's been playing offlane, so I don't think he has.
And actually, SVG took some punishment from the Hadoken creep, but now that Doom's eaten it, he'll be Hadokening.
And Chessie is going to win this bottom lane really handily. MSS is going to have a really difficult time trying to harass and kill Chessie up here. Or down here.
Will he be able to get at least some farm? I mean, he can always ice shards to get CS, or is it really just something where the Brood will just run him down?
He's doing well. He's 8-3 compared to Brood's 9-1, and he can use ice shards. It's just he doesn't have kill potential, and Chessie might be able to dive him under tower with Spiderlings once he hits maybe level 5.
Yeah. So either way, looking like that lane is won. Top lane is still up in the air. Yeah, they got the early 2 kills, but certainly something where Ritsu could work on making a comeback. We got a lot of game to go. Now, for team lineup game plans, I've seen before by Complexity on one of the first games that I costed of theirs for the majors. I saw that they ran a lineup that just they actually used Doom's flash farming with the Devour to make him get an early Necrobook, and they just ran down the opponent's towers. And actually we're gonna have they missed.
Oh no.
That's really uncharacteristic with the lift coming out to miss the split earth. And now they're turning around with the AA Chilling Touch. Can they catch anyone though? It doesn't look like it. SVG is gonna walk away as well. But I was gonna say lost.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, just that they used the Doom to get up a lot of farm, and then he had Necrobooks, and then everybody else on their team was pushing because they didn't have Broodmother, but they had the Beastmaster, and it was scary.
I mean, I think he's just gonna go for Blink and maybe go for an Aghanims. Necrobooks, it's really greedy and it's not that good versus Alchemist. I think with Broodmother and TA you already have a pushing power, and you just kind of want to get far enough ahead that Alchemist can't, that you have enough burst damage to kill Alchemist. It's not always about pushing, it's like, if they make sure that Alchemist doesn't get that good Radiance timing, he doesn't have Octarine by 20 minutes, then they should be okay, I think, going into the mid game.
Okay. And yeah, even if TA does have trouble in this lane, actually MSS may be going down here, whereas this next spawn Spiderlings has to wait a little bit, but Chessie, he's got it, I think. There's actually going to be the snowball onto Chessie. I think this is what he wants, and goodbye MSS. I think if he had just walked it off, I guess he didn't know the cooldowns as well?
No, there were Spiderlings on him, so he thought Chessie was just going to dive him anyway, and he thought it came like a 1 second earlier, because he tried to dodge it with Snowball.
Oh.
And I don't know if Chessie animation cancelled, but that's MSS's idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So either way, we have a little bit of an early lead for Complexity, just based on kills. I don't think it's like over at all. You know, of course it's not over. We're early into the game. I was gonna say with an Alchemist, it's always hard to kind of gauge. And top lane, it looks like Ritsu, is he gonna go down again? The Hadoken misses, and now Z-Freak's taking a lot of damage, but it's gonna be okay. It's hard to tell with an Alchemist where exactly teams are standing, because often the Alchemist is just topping the net worth chart and messing up, I feel like, the net worth Eros.
Drax is going a weird build. He's going phase boots, which I haven't seen on an Alchemist in a long time. You normally see boots of travel for the split pushing and the farming, or going for treads, and he might be dead mid actually.
Yeah, he's gonna be taking quite a bit of damage. He's got the acid spray, but he's only level 5, so no heal up, and he is just dead. Doing good work there, Swindlemelons, with the extra damage, and a nice gank on him as we talked about, but up top, looks like Doom is falling as well. A couple more auto attacks, he's healing up so much, good thing Fade Bolt comes out, good thing that is being nerfed next patch, that Scorched Earth. Gotta get in your games with Doom though, this patch, right?
Yeah, if you want to gain MMR, just pick Doom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Might go on bottom.
Yeah, it looks like MSS. Crippling Fear. It is our first night. That is a 5-second silence, and that is too long for anybody. He's gonna snowball. It's delaying the inevitable, though. There isn't an easy escape path, especially not from Brood Mama Spitty Lady. So.
And one thing to mention is that since they're doing an aggressive tri-lane, Brax won't have any stacks to farm. Like, he's farming his medium camp, but normally as an alchemist you have a safe lane that can stack, that can maybe get a quad stack on 2 of your large camps, or even stack ancients. But he has none of those right now, so it's gonna be like delaying most of his core items.
Yeah, it's actually really unfortunate. Just these lanes for everyone. Swindle probably also wants someone stacking him ancients, and I don't know if the Night Stalker rotations, even though he is doing good work, he gets an invis as well. I don't know if he'll be able to stack enough, so Swindle's catch-up mechanism on the TA also a bit lacking, and they're probably going to kill off MSS here again, but now they're going for a gank on Swindles. They're nice and set up. Can they land the split off this time? Swindles is stunned. He's lost all of his refractions. He's going to try to walk uphill away from them. They have quite a bit of damage, but do they have the speed? And Swindle's just walking away. There's the slow, but now he has refractions back up, and they don't have another acid spray for 10 seconds. Swindles might just be able to walk this away. He's got backup coming in the form of the AA, and the split off missing. They committed a lot for that kill.
And they're going on bottom.
Oh gosh, yeah, and this is MSS probably. Where is he? Oh, he's snowballing in. He's got backup. He's got the Walrus Punch, but the spit kills him off. But Brax, he's gonna get a bunch of farm from these spiders. Jesse realizing he needs to pull them out, but he's not. Oh gosh, Jesse, don't give him the gold unless Leshrac somewhere else dies while we're watching the bottom engagement. Looks like top lane. Doom killed Leshrac?
Yeah, he just popped Scorched Earth in with
Walks at him.
Vortex and Chilling Touch, yeah.
Is under
Yeah,
attack.
so.
This is going really downhill for C9 really quickly, and it's mostly on the back of this Chessie on the Broodmother. I think when they picked TA early like that, it kind of baited Cloud9, and I think this was a major outdraft by Complexity, because Cloud9's been seeing Swindle on the off lane, and they probably know that Swindle isn't really a Broodmother there, so they didn't ban it during their second phase of banning. They didn't ban the Broodmother because they thought, okay, well Chessie already has his hero, Swindle doesn't play Broodmother, we don't have to ban it anymore. And then just by switching up lanes, putting the Chessie on off lane, even though he's not really an off lane player, he was playing mid, really kind of destroyed them. It means that their aggressive tri-lane doesn't work as well because Broodmother's, I think, the best 1v1 hero in the game, and all of a sudden you still have a TA go mid, so that's not too bad, and your tri-lane is kind of a wash normally. I don't think you should have lost it, but you don't really win.
Yeah, I actually really like this. We're seeing it more and more on teams. Player flexibility really having huge impacts on the drops. Or just teams like, I think, both Monkey Business and the current team Secret do this, where they have Meepo players and other teams don't, and it's just an extra ban you get for free. And so using Chessie's huge hero pool, because I'm pretty sure Chessie has like one of the biggest hero pools, there's going to be a snowball on top onto Zizzy. They get the ice shards as well. Scorched Earth not going to save him this time, and he finally goes down. They did commit 4, but I think that is well worth
They're
it.
going on bottom too.
Yeah, and now Alk, is he going to be okay? He's charging up the stun. Chessie is going to fade. He throws it before the fade, but with the void, I think they've still got this guy. And Brax goes down again. He is barely ahead in farm, and that is not where you want your Alk to be.
And Chessie already has a Midas and 1200 gold in the bank too.
Yeah, Chessie is farming up a storm. This guy seems to do well wherever they put him.
He's ahead of Alk in net worth, and that's not something you see a lot.
Yeah,
They might be
especially
going on
against
Vlad top.
Broodmother.
Tower has fallen.
Now, yeah, so they did get the tower top. They're gonna lose theirs bottom as well, but at least Ritsu is getting some stuff here. How do you transition this hero? Do you think he's making a Midas with that? Actually, he's just making a Let's Kill Vlad with the snowball, one auto attack. Actually, Tusk gets the Walrus Punch. I really like this play from MSS roaming around, trying to make sure he's getting work done, even though he's had a really rough lane bottom.
Yeah, it's like the only thing he can do. He can't really stay bottom and contest the Broodmother, so he's like, you know, he says that he just needs to go around the map, try to make stuff happen, try to catch up, because you shouldn't really be behind in gold as an Alk, and they're still like 3,000 behind. So they need to make kills happen and make sure that they can regain map control. Because normally Alchemist is really content in farming his own jungle, but Broodmother has taken over his jungle. He took the tier 1, and now Alchemist doesn't really have a jungle to farm.
Yeah, 100%. Looking like we're also gonna have a Midas coming out of both Lycan and the Doom. So we got Midas Gaming on our hands.
Also, Alchemist is going Radiance. He's going for Solange.
Yeah, I feel like he maybe can't at this point, or maybe this is the Alchemist of old, that kind of attack fighting Alchemist where you get up a blink, you get up an Abyssal eventually, right? You pick up some items so you're tankier.
I think he's gonna go like S and Y and then maybe get a
Oh,
blink
we have an
dagger,
ice
get
shot
some
in the
further.
mid. The split earth again off the mark, but Vlad's going down to the Walrus Punch. Can they get a return kill here? A lot
Swindle
of the
has a
members of
DD.
Complexity, yeah, a lot of them coming in. It looks like they might sacrifice MSS. Yeah, he is just going down, but that means we've still got kills over on this side. Let's see if they can find anyone. Brax has popped that Chemical Rage. Earn isn't going to be enough this time, and now a stun flying out. They've got Ritsu here. He doesn't have transformation for a while, so don't know if they want to fight.
Doom picked up a miss too. So they have
Yeah.
2 Midases up on the side of Complexity.
Yeah, there's gonna be one on the AA as well. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Midas Gaming, and now maybe the wrap around a little bit. SVG, he throws that. They have another stun. The split earth actually misses again. Zizzy's just gonna walk it off, and now Z-Freak, he's the one taking the brunt of their damage, but they're so out of mana, and the tower, the catapult gets it. Well played, good sir.
This is like 3 missed split earths. They really need to get their communication on track, because if they keep missing split earths like these, like that's a free kill right there. That's like 3 kills that they've missed, and although that's not too much, it's still, considering the state of this game, missing 3 kills is huge for Cloud9.
So once again, we have an early game lead for Complexity over Cloud9. I think they're doing a really good job this entire series drafting to win the game, early game. They win their lanes so that they can fight mid game ahead.
Yeah, I think they know that Cloud9's late game is really strong. Normally, the team does really well during the late game, so they're just trying to win their lanes as hard as possible and end the game before 30-40 minutes.
Speaking of late game this time, though, it doesn't feel like Cloud9 has a team that goes particularly late. Like Lycan.
Also, watch on Doom.
Yeah, we got a smoke. Don't worry, I got it on my camera. I've been doing this for a bit. He's gonna get Walrus punched up. Split Oath maybe this time doesn't even bother for it. So, you know, if you're having some trouble landing a spell, just don't use it. Kill them anyway. Not actually advice anybody should take, but yeah, I wonder about, you know, Alk is a hero that's famous for peaking early. He doesn't exactly go super late, and Lycan, oh, AA going down as well. Some nice, easy pickoffs for Cloud9, and they're working their way back into this game. But I do feel like they kind of peak with the Lycan and split pushing, Alchemist being a hero who gets 6 slotted but kind of tickles with his damage.
Courier.
They're gonna kill Swindles, maybe. They've killed the courier. Swindles is in a lot of trouble. He's meld struck, but you're visible there, and you're gonna get snowballed. Your meld, oh gosh, he is dead. The refraction's just being burnt through. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Complexity, who are playing so well, go in 1 by 1 in this engagement.
Yeah, they're making a lot of misplays, and it's really punishing them. Like, they should just be trying to sit back, farm, get defensive wards. Chessie's taking over the jungle. I mean, he's really big. He's still ahead of the Alchemist. He's like 800 ahead of the Alchemist. If you just let Chessie do his thing, you make sure that you get farm in your TA, your Doom is farming, and then transition into a mid game. But
Yeah, but
try to go
Chessie, he
on
wants
MSF.
the kill on MSS. He's gonna do the spit spiders. Oh, he dodges the split oath again. And he actually didn't have mana to split spiders, but doesn't matter. They found someone to do. Ice shot's actually really nice, but not gonna work out. I thought those were really nice blocking ice shots. They actually pushed out everybody, but Doom was still there with Scorched Earth and Doom.
That was a great attempt by Ritsu to deny himself. He tried to micro the wolves to kill himself, but he was just like 1 second too late.
So unfortunately, not working out there for Cloud9, but they did take a couple of really good fights. As you said, Brax has up the Sanj and Yasha when it's being delivered out to him. Rubik working, almost has a Blink Dagger. That's pretty big, and Leshrac looking like he's going to be the 5 support here instead of Rubik. So
Yeah, he's buying all the wards. He went Earn too, so this is kind of unusual.
Yeah.
But they feel that they need the healing to take fights.
Yeah. So MSS, do you think he'll be Mech Carrier?
I don't think you can go mech on Tusk this game. I mean,
Why not?
You do need one on the team, but I think you need damage first and foremost, and initiation, because you don't really have a good way to initiate on someone. Alchemist doesn't have a Blink Dagger. Rubik can't really do it, even though he has a Blink Dagger. If you blink in his Rubik, you might just explode. And Leshrac doesn't have any form of initiation either. So I feel like you can go mech after Blink Dagger. But if you get a Blink Dagger, you can blink, wall of his punch. It makes it a lot easier to catch the Broodmother. And also, I'd like to mention, Swindles is taking Roshan right now. So if you get this off, it's going to be super important for
But a
Complexity.
wolf is about to find
Oh,
him,
no.
and so he has been scouted. Yeah, it is something where TA, just with refractions and that the Desolator. She can take it. Melb Strike adding to the minus armor. But here they come, ganking on Swindle. Swindles is out of the pit. Nighttime has been popped. The Roshan is pretty low. They've dusted up. Swindles isn't actually hit by that dust. And now the babies, they're just killing off SVG. There's going to be a snowball. Can they kill a Brood Mama? It looks like no. Instead, she's going to get out of there. Z-Freak might go down, but they don't care. In comes the Wolfman, but they should be ready to fight him here. There's a Doom out on Brax as well. He already popped the Chemical Rage. Looks like they're going to finish off AA, but Chessie on the back lines trying to find a people to kill. Can he get it with the auto attacks? One more. There, he gets it, and they get Brax on the back lines too. Ritsu having to TP out. I wouldn't be surprised here if Chessie goes for an early Orchid as well, because I feel like he's fighting really well already, and he could just get that and destroy the game.
Orchid might be good. It's the thing with those, you have to Orchid someone before they pop their spells, because if you Orchid Lycan after he's ultimated, it doesn't do anything. If you Orchid Alk after he ults, it's not that strong. It is good versus Alk. If you see Alchemist pop his Unstable Concoction, and you silence him, you can force him to self-stun, which could be really good in the game.
Yeah, definitely. Instead, Swindle is going to get the Aegis, and that contesting it didn't actually work out for C9 again. We're getting to another game where about 20 minutes in, they're going to be at a 10,000 net worth and experience lead.
That was really good map awareness by Swindles to avoid that.
They had traps everywhere.
Oh, he did have a trap? I don't think the trap saw him, though. Is that they were standing like right there, and there was a trap right there. You didn't see him. But he
it might have been low.
He noticed that they left mid. So he walked out of Roshan and avoided the ice shields.
And they're sending a nice little AA blast onto Brax, and he is just straight up dead. So Chessie doing work, using the presence of AA to get more done, and this Alk is now officially behind. He's meant to be about 4,000 net worth ahead at this point, right?
Yeah, and Chessie has a full mana style now, by the way.
Yeah, if he were at all, I mean, what even is that for? What's he Mantaing off? He can Manta off a lot of the projectiles, I guess?
Yeah, he can Manta off Unstable Concoction, he can Manta off... I'm thinking what else he can Manta off.
I think that's actually about it. He can also, I think, Manta off the Rubik debuff on the Fade Bolt, but you don't super care about that. So, just really not getting Unstable Concoction, or maybe just more pushing power. He wants to right-click harder.
Yeah, I think it's just mostly for the pushing, and it does purge off slows from Tusk. I don't know what else it's for. It's still a good item, and he's so far ahead at this point, he could do whatever he wanted, honestly.
Daggons? Can we see some Daggons, please? MSS, oh, that was close. He gets the deny, though. Well played.
Yeah, that was good. If he wants to go Dagon, it's not even bad this game. They want burst damage on the Alchemist, and Dagon does get burst damage. I wouldn't suggest it, but it's possible.
Yeah. So, we've got a few new item pickups as we talk. Oh, we've got a snowball in on Chessie. Can they finally kill this guy? But Swindle blinks in aggressively, is being lifted. They're trying to focus Chessie while Swindle is on the back lines. Chessie's gonna try to walk it off, is able to maybe get away here. Who has the gem up? No, Chessie just gets out of range. He was under a sentry. Swindle, though, now maybe in a spot of trouble, but blinks. That refraction changes a few patchbacks, making it so much easier to escape on that hero. And it looks like everything's just gonna calm down.
Rubik still has Ice Blast.
MSS has the gem, that's who. Sorry, missed that.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed it.
SVG still has the Ice Blast for good duration, and that's going to be really important to trying to secure pickoffs. It's really bad if they're going on Brood.
Oh, goodbye, Brood Mama, and that was the, as you said, Ice Blast. Gonna be important there.
Yeah, I think it's got to be a misplay by AA to lose Ice Blast like that, considering you have like a 4-second Ice Vortex. You have a lot of other spells that can...
You might say that, but as someone who's played quite a bit of AA, what generally happens is all of your spells take a lot of mana, and dropping your entire toolkit often takes more mana than you have, so you sometimes worry about being conservative, or you throw the Ice Blast, but you already put down an Ice Vortex, and you don't actually have enough mana to cost another Ice Vortex, because it is hella expensive. So.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate for Cloud9, especially as they want to be pushing, and AA Blast is really good to stop their pushes.
Yeah. So, really nice that they stole it, and
Swindle.
Gonna be a nice AA Blast. Oh, what did Swindles do? I didn't quite catch.
He blinked up into their tier 3 to try to kill Tusk, but he missed up the high ground.
Yeah. Always sucks when you miss up high ground either way. I think they're just going to rotate the safe path. They lost a tier 2 though. Ritsu doing good work with that push. He's finished up his boots. What do you build on this Lycan?
I think you need to go BK. They have a lot of stuff that can... it's either BKB or AC. The AC will really help against Tay, but if you don't go BKB, you're going to get Ice Blasted, you're going to get Vortex avoided by Night Stalker, and Broodmother still does a lot of damage. I feel AC's maybe the better option here, but it'll depend what they want to do. If they really need to take fights now, he's going to go for the BKB. But if they're going to try to delay a little bit and try to get more items up, AC will help him farm faster, and it'll give him good armor for his team against TA.
Yeah. So Alchemist just gonna be rocking that Sanjan Yoshi. He's got a lot of gold up. He could be going back for the Radiance, deciding that he's tanked up enough that he won't be going down as easily. And yeah, I think that was the very last Ice Blast from from Rubik. Is he actually able to... Yeah, I think because he lost the spell, he can't cast it again. Either way, we have a gank on top. It looks like gonna be a Doom. I don't think they got... This is what you're talking about. They didn't get the Ice Blast off. Oh no, they got the Frostbite, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, it didn't do the damage. They hit the Frostbite, but it didn't actually hurt him.
Yeah. So we got the debuff. He's going to get to Fountain, and even if he didn't get to Fountain, he wouldn't have died. And that's what you're talking about. You have to get these spells off, these silences or dooms off before. And the blink in from SVG means that he's going to have a good goal, but they just pop the nighttime, should back out everyone, but they have a lot of heroes up here for Cloud9.
And Chessie's definitely going to fighting build. He's going for BKB next, meaning that they want to take the next rush on and then try to force high ground with him.
Yeah, could certainly be a nice play there.
Along with this, Vlad went Medallion. What were we going to say?
It is the mech on Tusk, that's all. Vlad went Medallion on AA. Okay, I was really expecting... Certainly not that. I feel like it's a bit at odds with AA. He doesn't want to be in the team fight.
No.
Tusk, one more. Oh, he gets two shot by Swindles. But they have some backup for him. Can Swindles survive this? That is the question. He needs backup, and they can see him. No, he just goes down. Way overextension. Not worth it just for the Tusk. Vlad is trying to come in and do something, but MSS is just going to walk away. Oh, gosh. But yeah, here is Chessie beating actually a lot of baby spiders, and he's stunned up. I don't think he can keep going in here and fighting. Chessie, you have no mana. Doom's maybe going to kill off SVG, but it's taking so much effort, and Doom may, in fact, go down. There's a Leshrac doing a lot of damage. There's going to be the stun on Z-Freak as well. Can he pound away on this? With the Walrus Punch, they'll have it. A nice AA blast, but will it be enough? I don't think he's going to tick down to this. Leshrac already has very little health. Oh, he might pop. He would need... No? He should be fine. Yeah. 10% would be. And so AA dies as well. A good turnaround. This game very back and forth. Just when I think one team's taken it.
Yeah, that was a really big overextension by Complexity. And Lycan's also going Necrobook, so he's kind of committing to split push right now. Necrobook is still good during team fights, but I don't think it's particularly good versus Night Stalker and Broodmother. It does help see Broodmother, but you're not going to be kind of using it to get pickoffs on him, especially when you only have a gem.
Yeah. So we do have a bunch new item pickups, and probably folks saving up a lot of gold. Swindle is saving up for, I'm not sure, maybe he's already got a Chrysalis and the Blink, so maybe he'll go an MKB, but I don't
know what he goes. Also, Brax has a full AC now, and that's why Lycan didn't get an AC, is that Brax has already finished it.
Yep, that's what he was going. Full AC up on him. They are hunting for Chessie. And he's gonna wander out, taking a look around at items. Leshrac has a Ghost Scepter. I like that pickup against Swindles, of course, and I think working on a 4 stealth. Maybe a Yule's to help him land that split earth a bit more.
Yeah, this is the same thing that kind of happened last game, so I'm kind of worried for Complexity. They had a really early lead, but they're not playing as well as they maybe should during the mid game. They're kind of overextending a lot. They're letting themselves get picked off, and although the game's not going bad, they still have an experience lead, I think, by like 6k. It is coming back towards Cloud9's favor.
Yeah, and it does feel like this Doom, while he can certainly wipe a bunch of people out of the fight, I'm not so sure about him. And actually, they're in their base, doing a lot of work on Chessie. Chessie just goes down here. He is. He's falling. He needs to get up a web and get out, but they see you there, Chessie. Vlad has bought back. Chessie's in a bad spot. He could fly back if he wants, but holy cow, they were just in their base, and they have left now. They are race cars. Templar Assassin will get the mid tower, but they lost 2, and they forced buybacks.
Swindle didn't have a TP. They saw Swindle without a TP.
Oh. I did not realize he was without a TP, and this is a huge win for Cloud9. Maybe this game will be much shorter. They're going in on AA again, but we have a Doom finally coming out on someone. It's Brax, though, and again, I don't think he minds. He got a lot out of this fight.
Rubik stole Doom.
Oh, no. That's one's hard to cover. It's got a really big wind up and swing and everything, I feel.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. When you're playing Doom versus a Rubik, you have to be really careful. Like, you need a save Scorched Earth. Unless it was unfortunate there because he needed to use it earlier, but When you're playing Doom, you want to try to save it.
Oh,
You're
and they
going back
Doom
in.
off Templar Assassin. Swindle's gonna be taking this, and I think this could just be a high ground siege for them. Doom now running in, but Zizzy, he's dying too quickly. Abe lost on top of him as well. This Rubik stealing everybody's ult, but here comes Z-Freak and Chessie trying to stay back and not die. Z-Freak's probably gonna burn down to that Pulse Nova, and holy Hannah, it's looking very good for C9, forcing so many buybacks out of complexity.
This is ridiculous. I think. Oh, Doom Stomp.
Yeah, they're gonna get it. They're gonna be able to get a kill in return, but this is not good enough. I think they just lost a huge lead on complexity. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing probably the net worth and experience now in favor of C9.
They will get a rush run off of this though. It did cost like 4 buybacks. That's.
No, it's too expensive. I agree with you. Like, how many items just got delayed by this? Everybody's late on their items, as we already talked about. It's something where the late game is pretty strong for Cloud9, and they just proved that by running in 1 by 1, that complexity can't take these team fights.
Yeah, and Swindle, like, not having a TP there, like, that was huge. And he doesn't have a TP still. Like, sell your bottle, Swindles, please. He needs a TP.
He dropped it for the Aegis that time, so he had one earlier.
He dropped a Ring of Aquila. He didn't drop a TP. He didn't have one anyway.
Oh, I swear he picked one up after the bad engagement, but I could be wrong. Could have used it, could have, as you said, sold it, maybe just doesn't want...
He used it to come back, and then he TP'd again once he bought back, I think.
Oh, and Chessie in a spot of trouble, but they don't actually have the vision down here, and Tusk is pretty far away. So an AA boss, SPG is just dead. Yeah, he was going to die either way, and Swindle doesn't have a stopping mechanism, so MSS is going to be fine, and I don't believe he had the AA debuff hit him. Yeah, it's going to be A.
Oh,
okay.
I think TA misclicked, because he meld striked the sigil.
Oh, that's always rough. Don't want to meld strike that. In the meantime, Ritsu, even with Doom there, even with Night Stalker, able to get that tower. No deny
No,
for them.
Night Stalker has an axe. Oh no, this is bad.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, well, is it bad, though? Ritsu has a lot of damage. He has the creeps around him. Oh, he's out of wolf form, though, and there's the Doom. Ritsu's not escaping this one. Chessie's trying to work on bottom lane as well, so getting Ritsu down will be nice. I don't think they can actually break face. At the same time, they're having Swindles wander around. Oh, they just tried to jump on him, and he blunk away in time. He does have the refractions up now, and they are taking fights all over the place. They get the stun out onto Chessie. If he goes down again, this will be death with buyback. Oh, he's down for 90 seconds, and it looks like Vlad is going to follow him. There's an ice shard. Swindle's trying to be fancy on the side, but I think this might just lead to him dying. Where is the lockdown? MSS should have a snowball in a bit, but 7 seconds, maybe too long, and Swindle is going to get out. Does he? He still doesn't have a TP, so...
Yeah, Swindle's playing really greedy here. This is... Oh, man. The courier has a lot of items. It has... Swindle has a full data list now. Chessie has a BKB on the courier too. That's unfortunate, because if he had that BKB, he could have probably lived.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like C9, they were so far ahead in a commanding position, and as you said, feeling a bit like last game, but on a shorter scale, because I feel like Cloud9 didn't... Sorry, Complexity was ahead, C9 getting back into it earlier than they did last game, but...
Yeah, this was bad execution by Complexity. Not having a TP was a big issue, and then they just got picked off. They were sitting 2-4 forward because they thought, okay, there's no way C9 goes high ground right now. That was their thinking, and then all of a sudden C9 just walks up high ground, kills pretty much everybody, and they have buyback.
Yeah, so they're gonna probably lose their mid tower, and this Lycan, I mean, he's 2-4-8. Ritsu's had great participation. Oh, they're going in deeper. Doom, he's in a bit of trouble. Can he get out of this? He does have the Scorched Earth up, but it's too much damage. Abel's not gonna save his life, and he gets the debuff on a lot of people, but Vlad has to be careful here now. Again, another overextension. Zizzy, I know the Doom's good, but you're not unkillable.
No. This is... They lose Vax. Doom doesn't have buyback.
Yeah. Chessie is trying to do some work here, but yeah, as you said, it looks like they might be losing Rax. Now, what is the state of the creeps? Doesn't matter what the state of the creeps is. Chessie, oh, it's Swindle down here. He won't be able to get the creeps, and now they're having a team fight in their base. Swindle is finally TPing back, but they've lost the melee Rax, they've lost the range, and they don't need to stay. One shot's Rubik, but that is not enough. And Ritsu, he's gonna turn into a Wolfman. He could fight here if he wants. Swindle has no more refraction. Birdmom is fighting on the sidelines. Yeah, but that's a supportless Rax. That's not a colless Rax. There's gonna be a stun coming out of Swindles. Is he gonna go down? He pops the refractions in time, but there is a wolf there. There is stuff burning on him. Do they have the stop for Brax? No!
What?
Oh my
Swindles,
goodness.
he blinked into trees by accident. I don't know. Everything's going wrong.
Yeah, and maybe that long game did get to them, you know? It just... It was a super long game for both teams. I can imagine being exhausted. I know I need a snack after it. You know, it's.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
I haven't eaten today, and I was like, okay, it's
Oh, yeah, you
fine.
should.
I'm sure the games won't last 80 minutes.
I didn't expect 80-minute games. Oh, and that's why when we leave 3 hours between best of threes, it's maybe not always enough. But taking a look around, we have very few buybacks on the Dire. We've got 1 up, the rest on cooldown.
This is flat out just getting picked off by complexity. Every single time, it's either Doom is getting picked off, AA is getting picked off, and it's really punishing them. If they could have just stuck together, made sure that they were playing safe, they would be in a really good spot. And this early gem by Tusk was really helpful to C9, I'll give them that, especially with catching out Chessie. But it's not just Chessie. Doom is playing too far forward. A lot of their players are playing way too far forward for this game.
Yeah. And while Doom does have the AC, it's feeling like it's maybe not enough. Another thing I wanted to point out is that this Rubik, SVG, having a much better game than last game, he almost has an Aghanim Scepter on a Rubik. It is fantastic, this game. He will have his Ags before the AA does. Like, this is disgusting. And he's been stealing the Ags, the Ice Blast a lot.
Yeah. Complexity need to get back in this game. They need to start abusing Night Stalker. Night Stalker's had Ags and Gem for a while now, but they haven't been trying to go for pickoffs. They haven't been smoking. They've just been kind of content with sitting back and farming, and that's been getting punished by C9. And
Yeah.
you see right here, they're doing this exact play. They're smoking up with Night Stalker Aghanims, and this is exactly what I said they needed to do, and I'm really happy about it.
So let's see if they can catch someone. At the same time, C9 has their number. They're rotating all around. They might be able to catch... Oh, the blink away from the Alk. It didn't break the smoke either, though, so Night Stalker can play...
They see everything. They have Night Stalker Ags. They're gonna catch Ritsu.
Can they? He doesn't have anything to get him out of this, so the silence comes out. He can't transform. The rest of his team's thinking about coming back, but he is dead, and I think the rest of C9 gonna cut their losses and let Ritsu be dead.
They need to get their spell usage. Like, Doom used Doom there for no reason at all. Like, he doomed him 1 second before he died, and that can be an issue because now they can't take a fight.
Yeah, they could have potentially capitalized, try to fight 4v5, and now they can't, as you said. They can't even kill off this Rubik here. I mean, that should be a super easy kill between the two of them. And now Rubik might actually steal the ult again. No, he's probably just gonna die. But at least that's something. They get the lift, though, and oh, on the front lines, Chessie is being a pain. He can't hurt them through Ghost Scepters, though.
After BKB on Swindle, I'd really like to see a defusal. Right now, Leshrek's just being able to go Scepter and live through Broodmother through TA, and I think a defusal on TA after his BKB will be really helpful to them winning the game.
Do you think he can afford to go it? It does feel like they need more damage in a lot of these engagements.
I don't think so. He has a lot of damage already. He has Deso, he has Crit. He's gonna have a BKB, and Diffusal Blade actually isn't that bad. You think, well, it doesn't give you a lot of damage, but it does give you like 35 agility, 25 to 35, I think. And that's still 25 damage. It gives you a lot of attack speed, and although TA doesn't benefit that much from attack speed, it still does increase his DPS by a good amount.
Yeah. So now, what about Chessie here? Chessie's fallen off a bit with all those buybacks and so on, out catching back up. How do you build the battle Broodmother?
I think he's going Blink Dagger. Yeah, he's going Blink Dagger right now. So he won't get another item for a long time. And he just wants to be able to blink, ultimate, and BKB right on top of people. That's his goal for going Blink Dagger right now.
Well, we'll see if that works. We got a smoke coming out of Cloud9, hoping to make something latch here, and we will see. There is a lot. Oh my goodness, this support Leshrak has a Bloodstone, has a Force Staff, has a Ghost Scepter. He is doing really, really well, and hopefully
he's higher net worth than the Tusk.
Yeah. Can you hear my background noise? I got some background noise.
No, I can't.
Okay,
So
excellent, good. No, I'm just checking because I have a very sensitive mic, so I was hoping you can't hear the background stuff. But anyway, we've got a high ground siege, ice shards coming out. Let's see if there's any sort of follow-up. They've got Leshrak thinking about sieging this slowly. Oh no, it looks like they've caught Flat out again. And he does have buyback, but that is huge. If he's forced to use that, putting him back again, he's gonna use it. Should be a big AA blast coming out, but they know on Cloud9, just playing the AA, they know to make sure they stay back and don't take a big one of those to the face. And gonna get out scot-free. They just, I mean, it feels like here Cloud9 back on their stride, forcing buybacks, whatever delay they needed between the games to fix whatever that was. It seems like it's worked.
Oh, for sure. Complexity they need to play safe. Like, they can't be getting picked off like this. It's over and over and over again. Cloud9 are making the same play. They lift someone, they just throw their stun up there, and all of a sudden you have to force buybacks. You have to buy back. And they've had that play happen to them like 3 times now. They are getting a good Roshan timer, but they need to make sure that these plays don't happen anymore, because if that happens again and AA doesn't have buyback, that's almost GG. That's going to be a second set of racks.
And Brax has gone the heart. He is just wanting to be unkillable. He may not hit the hardest, but he will hit fast, and it's going to be a hell of a time taking him down, especially if he doesn't get hit by the AA blast, get that frostbite debuff and chemical rages.
Oh, for sure. If he doesn't get hit by AA blast, it's going to be really hard to kill him.
Now, Lycan, he is rich. He's got Necro 3, Midas, BKB, lads. What do you go? If you keep on going on this Lycan, are you thinking about fighting, or are you just full split push Lycan?
I think you get an Abyssal. Abyssal's really useful versus TA, versus Doom, versus Broodmother. All their heroes are melee heroes, so you're always going to be in melee range, and they need the lockdown. They have a good amount, but Abyssal's never a bad item, and it gives you a lot of damage. It gives you some strength.
Oh, we have the full BKB up on Templar Assassin. She probably is going to wait. She uses it, actually. I expected her to wait until she lost her first life, but now Braxy's not healing up, and Swindle should be able to get the trade here. Is probably giving his own life, but can Rubik do it with the auto attacks? It looks like no. SVG going to blink away after popping that Ghost Scepter. Is he far enough? Swindle's still alive due to the refractions, but they see everything here, SVG. You can't escape a Night Stalker, and holy Hannah, that was another one-shot from Swindle. This Deso Daedalus doing good work, and now in the front line, Broodmother. She's doing Broodmother things, has popped the BKB. You can just turn and fight. This is a really long BKB. It was the 9-second one, but she didn't actually manage to get much there. If they can break the base here, though. Oh, the Warriors punch up onto Chessie. Now he's actually in danger, but pops the cheese immediately. That's why he was playing so aggressively. MSS might be in a spot of trouble. Chessie just applying that debuff, actually blinking away, drawing him deeper into their team, and they're going to have the follow-up with the blink away from MSS.
This is risky. Alchemist doesn't have buyback, but they left their creeps up on high ground. That's good.
Yeah, they unfortunately need a little bit more if they're going to get something done, and here comes an AA blast that completely whiffs, and they don't have any of the other lanes pushed in.
Yeah, I thought they would be able to maybe force maybe one max, but
Complexity still actually has a huge experience lead. I wasn't expecting that, I guess.
it's just due to the fact that Doom and Brood all farm really fast, and even though Alchemist is able to kind of make that net worth lead, they haven't farmed the map as efficiently as coL. Like, they've been 5-manning a lot more than Complexity.
Yeah. So your Complexity here, it does feel like you're on the back foot. You have to be careful about the Lycan split push, but you also have a Broodmother of your own. It feels hard to make space for Chessie, though. Can you potentially just make space for Chessie, have him do Broodmother things?
I don't think so anymore. You've committed, like Chessie has committed at this point that I'm gonna have to fight with my team. I'm gonna go for BKB, I'm gonna go Manta, I'm gonna go Blink Dagger. And if he had wanted the split push and that was their game plan, they would have itemized him a lot differently. Yeah. Especially now versus Alchemist and all these heroes that can just catch Chessie and maybe even one-shot like Tusk. If he catches Chessie and he has one more person, that's a free kill.
Yeah,
so it means that you can't really split push anymore. It's too risky.
And it does mean that Chessie is he's gonna kind of chill in mid, actually having some weird pausing Reborn issues. I blame Reborn. Well, Templar Assassin, she does have that 9-second BKB, but I don't know, I'm scared for her. Oh, she takes Steel Stack. That's something.
Does she have anything else?
She has a bunch of gold. She bought the BKB recently, I believe.
Oh, okay. I thought she would have more gold. I thought, I thought she bought BKB a while ago.
Entirely possible I missed something. I don't see anything on the courier. They've got the lift onto Swindle. How long on that Aegis, actually? I want to check, but I can't, because we have a team fight. Swindle just killing wolves casually with big crits. 747, though, doing a lot of damage. And Swindle, if he goes down here, you're going to be pretty frustrated. Blast's completely whiffing, though, and that's really painful. Now, it looks like Rubik, what has he stolen? He's stolen the Ice Vortex this time. Do you have the Roshan time? How much longer we have? Okay, we have a minute. We have less than a minute from the looks of it. So Swindle has to play really carefully here, and I feel like this is their chance to siege. Otherwise, they have to wait another Roshan or hope for lucky pickoffs outside of the base. And just like last game, C9's not going to give it to them for free.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Brax is almost at his... Oh, he's going on bottom.
Oh yeah, catching Swindle Melons. Oh, he blinks away. Nice change to the refractions. Can he actually turn around on Brax? They do have an A blast coming off cooldown really soon, but deciding not to go for it. And Brax actually a bit worried about the ice shards. But Broodmother in the meantime gonna just apply a little bit of pressure to top. I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, Broodmother...
And they're losing their base.
Also, Spiderlings are really bad versus Alchemists.
Yeah, of course.
Really bad. And it means that split pushing, she has to be really careful, because if her Spiderlings die, they're worth like 3 times as much for Alchemists.
Yeah, and as you said that,
Really
delicious, delicious spiders. He eats them or kills them and gets lots of gold. Doesn't really make sense. I guess he's a wizard. Whatever. Dota doesn't need to make sense when you're playing with wizards. Aritsu has picked up a basher, as you said. It's gonna be that Abyssal Blade. Tusk, full Guardian Greaves. While there's an A in the pool, as long as you don't get hit by it, you can still help out a lot of your team. It's still a great item.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing to mention, Aritsu might sell the Midas and get something else before getting Abyssal. He could get a lot of other items.
I feel like bots here would be great because with complexity being a bit out of position this game, making mistakes like not carrying TPs, being up for pushing, he could just go in on this always pushing bottom lane. Maybe cause some havoc on their base.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
So.
I'll be interested to see what... Oh, if they don't see Swindle.
Yes, not only did they not see Swindle, Swindle didn't break. Oh, he breaks it though now, and he is in the danger zone. I'm sorry, I do overuse that phrase. I'm working on it, folks. He is in trouble. Bonnie rubble. So we got another push on our hands, and it looks like I don't know if Complexity have what it takes to stop this.
I think they can fight here, but it depends on AA Blast. If they don't get a good AA Blast, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, and there's gonna be the pull onto Zizzy. We got the
Zizzy.
transformation coming out. He's stunned. He's gonna be fine. The sigil being a right pain in the arse. And Broodmother still has babies working on that top tower, but they're just tickling it. It is not enough. Actually forcing TPs home. Maybe Complexity can capitalize on this, but I don't think they see anyone, unfortunately. Z-Freak is just not close enough. Yeah. Just shy. He's kind of seeing them.
Ritsu.
Yeah, he can just see Ritsu, but can his team follow up? Oh, he gets the edge of Ritsu.
Blessings.
He has a Blink Dagger on this Night Stalker. They're trying to follow it up with an A Blast. It's not going to hit. It's not even going to get the debuff, and they probably don't want to keep going. Oh, they're actually still going. I feel like you have to know Ritsu probably has backup. They open with the Void, and he immediately pops his BKB. He doesn't have Transformation, though, and they could damage him down, but he's got backup, and the rest of Complexity wants to get out of there. But will they be allowed to? Swindlemelon's taking the Snowball, taking a lift. Walrus Punch up. Broodmother trying to work on the back units, but they all have their Ghost Scepters up, and now they're working on Brax. He's taking too much damage. Zizzy manages to survive somehow. Oh, picking off the Lestrak as well. One of their mass damage things, and this team fight has not gone C9's way. MSS gonna fall, just delaying the inevitable. Can't snowball out, and they have earned themselves a gem. Swindlemelon getting a triple kill. We got buybacks coming out, but if this Rubik isn't careful, he could be in for a world of hurt.
This Rubik's making plays. He stole Doom again and Doom Zizzy during that fight.
He didn't steal A Blast that time, but like this Rubik has stolen Doom and A Blast consistently in this game. It's actually not only really impressive, almost disgusting.
Yeah, it's keeping them in the game. If you don't Doom there, he gets his E off. He gets a lot more spells. He's able to right click.
Yeah.
But when you do him, he has to just run away, and he can't really do anything.
Exactly.
Oh, come on, Chessie.
I don't know if Jesse will go down here. They do manage to hit the split off, but they've got a lot of support. The silence coming in, and Swindle doing his casual I3-shot heat pill, and you didn't want to actually take that AA blast when you've got your Ghost Scepter on. He should be fine. He shouldn't split or explode from it. I think, is it called break?
It's Shatter.
Shatter, thank you.
Yeah.
He shouldn't shatter, he had a lot of health there, but at the same time, oh, MSS gonna Walrus Punch out on Swindle. Any follow-up? No. There is the transformation again on Lycan, so thinking he could be using that, but instead C9 just gonna back out. They've wasted a lot of time here, though.
Yeah, also Swindle did go Diffusal Blade, so
Ooh.
I'm really happy about that. Like I said, I think that was the best thing for him.
Yeah, definitely.
And it means he won't be able to take an Aegis, but like, I'm really glad he went Diffusal. I think a lot of TA players underrate Diffusal Blade.
Yeah, and sometimes you just gotta go what's gonna help you out in a game, even if it's a bit weird, a bit out there, and Diffusal certainly needed here, as you've spoken about, to get rid of some of those buffs now.
Oh, they're going on Z-Free.
Oh no, he's caught out of position in no man's land. He's gonna lose them a gem probably, yeah. So...
AA got Ice Blast again.
Yeah. It's been happening. Actually, with the Invis Wolves, can they make a play off of having this Ice Blast? It's on cooldown, so... But maybe, and they're gonna get the Roshan! This game is so back and forth, I thought Complexity had the advantage just then, and now it's right back in C9's corner.
He needs to buy back, and yeah.
Yeah, he is bought back. He doesn't have the gem, unfortunately, but he does still have that Aghanim's upgrade, and they will be able to see into the pit, but it might be too little too late. He's fast moving, but not fast enough. Swindle drops something. He doesn't steal the Aegis like it has it. He's trying to go in, but Ghost Scepters and Swindle is getting beaten down. Mischance doesn't matter, isn't applied in time. They might be able to get someone. The cheese is still on the deck with Z-Freak going down. I don't even know whose AA's blast that was. MSS is applied with a debuff. It probably wasn't Rubik since he is doomed, but who got the cheese? And a Walrus punch up, working on Chessie. He might be able to kill off MSS here, but at what cost? Now Zizzy trying to man fight, but you don't man fight the Lycan at this stage. He's so squishy. MSS gonna maybe no. Chessie can't get him because he's in the snowball and he sees everything. Where is the Brood's spit? Where is the spit, Brood Mother? No, instead she's just cut off trying to fight Ritsu. He's not missing nearly enough for this, and Chessie's just slowly gonna go down. Who ended up with the cheese?
Is it still there? Oh no,
no, it's on
Alchemist
Brax.
took it. No.
It was on the deck for quite a while.
That's... Man, this is not gonna go well. I think...
Could just be GG. Look at this net worth chart.
I can't look at it. 1 second.
So it is.
Like, they can't kill anyone. Twindle, Blink,
No.
BKB, hit everyone, but they just didn't have the damage for it.
And not working out for them, looking like C9 going for the push that might just be the one to end the game. They're trying to do a wraparound play on Chessie. No matter the smart drafting that Complexity had, might not be enough. He gets a big crit, kills both wolves, but who cares if you kill the wolves if you don't have racks?
They were 25,000 experience ahead.
Yeah,
But
I mean, they're still
they just
pretty
can't
far
win
ahead
fights.
in experience, and they can't do it. It's just not the right heroes, not the right time, and instead they're getting out. Brax, he's just standing there taking it all. Chessie's trying to do some good work on Ritsu, but of course he has a second life. Snowball getting most of them out to safety. Swindle actually won /rack, and now they have to all-man fight Ritsu, but that is mega creeps, and Swindle, you can kill someone, but you have to go for a death blow push, and I believe they have buybacks. Ritsu does, actually /rack doesn't, but this has to be the death blow push. They have to do this for anything. I think you just take the tier 3s and go for tier 4s.
Yeah, they're going. A is gonna sit back and try to defend as well as he can, and they're gonna try to go mid. Broodmother has bought a second Desolator for their team because he's going for it. He's got to try to win the game this way.
And after the first game, which it felt very disciplined from all of the players involved, second game also C9 holding out a really long time. This game is a mess, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't have a lot of good stuff to say about it.
Complexity is making a lot of mistakes, and it's really punishing them.
Yeah. Now they're gonna lay down the acid spray. They have to get rid of this tower. Broodmother, of course, using that Deso. Same as Swindlemelon. They get it. They're just gonna ignore Rax. I think they have to do this. They're gonna go for tier 4s. Broodmother's working in on them. They throw out a stun onto Chessie. Also have the Fade Bolt, but it doesn't matter at this stage in the game. And they're working on tier 4s. Where are the buybacks? Their base also taking a lot of damage. Chessie now has to fight. The Ritsu working in on Z-Freak, but that's not the target. You have to go on a huge AA blast. Brax is no longer regenning. Can they kill him again? They need to work in on him. Where is Swindlemelon's not turning around on Brax, but I think Brax goes down. He does have buyback. They can work on these tier 4s. They have the base raise advantage, I think, here with the heroes, and they might be able to win, but they have to kill the Alk again, and they don't have AA blast this time, so Swindle. Now he's going to work onto the Ancient Zizzy. Can he take up long enough? Swindles, he doesn't have refractions. He's just dead. And they have buyback on Zizzy. Can they do something with this? Chessie's is dead.
Swindle didn't BKB. No. Oh.
He didn't MKB. He didn't BKB.
He
You're
didn't BKB
right.
at all.
And now this tower looking like it might just be going down to the supers. I think they just lost. And they GG.
Oh man. That was a sloppy game.
I think you're right. If he had BKB'd there, he might have had enough time to hit the racks. It would have been close. Chessie was helping him out, but I don't know. This game was really, really strange compared to the others. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you're... Oh, yeah, do you have final word? I don't know if you're joining me for the next set. I have to check in with a bunch of people because there was lots of stuff going on. I don't know if you want to join me for the next sets, if you need food.
I'm gonna go eat fast. I don't know if I'm back in time.
You go eat.